Hi folks, welcome back to my 7.5 test previews. Today we're going to take a look at the Dicker Max in slightly more detail. It's the new German Tier 6 Premium tank destroyer. You can buy it in the store for, let's have a look, 3,200 gold. That's not bad. And it is so much better than the Jagdpanzer IV. It's just silly. I mean, there are obviously going to be comparisons drawn between this and the Jagdpanzer IV because they're both German Tier 6 tank destroyers. And the Jagdpanzer IV is notoriously poor for its tier. Everything it gets wrong, the Dicker Max gets right. It is such a good machine. I've had a few games in it. I haven't done exceptionally well in any of them, but it's been fun. Helped largely, I suppose, by the new matchmaker. I haven't fought anything that was higher than Tier 8, but the two games that I've got for you, one of them I am top dog, and in the other it is the worst possible matchmaking you are ever going to see in this machine. However, as with all tank destroyers, it's all about the gun, and this thing gets an absolute beast of a gun. It's a 105mm gun, but it's not a howitzer, which is kind of weird. Now, the Germans don't start getting 105mm guns until the Tier 7, 8 and 9 tank destroyers. This thing is just, in a Tier 6, it's just ridiculous. Monstrous amounts of damage, very good penetration, kind of slow rate of fire, 6.45 rounds per minute, but 169mm of penetration. That's Russian Tier 7 tank gun, Russian Tier 7 heavy tank gun standards of penetration. 300 damage is very, very good. It's quite accurate with 0.36 accuracy. Aiming time is a little on the slow side, but it's acceptable. I haven't spent any money on this, equipment modules and so on, because I'm saving up my money on the test server for one of these babies. I have researched the M48A1 and ooh, hello, I have enough XP for, okay, there we go, I have elited the M48A1 and don't even own one yet. So as soon as I get my hands on one of those, I'll stick the new 105mm gun on it and we'll get a few games in that and drop belt. But enough about the new pattern. This is about the Dicker Max. Yeah, that gun. Wow. Modules, well, you want to be running, if you were going to spend the money on it, and when we go live I definitely will, enhanced gun lane drive, because the aiming speed is kind of slow, and a tank gun rammer because the reload is kind of slow. Those two, definitely. Anything else? Well, it's a tank destroyer. Stick a camo net on it. It's already got 400m view range. You probably don't really need binocular telescopes or coated optics. So I would say the choices for this would be gun lane drive, tank gun rammer, and camo net, and you are good to go. Speaking of good to go, let's see how it plays. Well, here we are. In the Dicker Max on Airfield on the 7.5 test server. First thing I want to point out is look at that gun depression. Gee, did you see that? On a German vehicle? Seriously? Have Wargaming taken leave of their senses? Look at that. Look at how far you can get that gun down. That is just amazing. I've never seen gun depression like that on anything that wasn't American. And that's one of the things that I love about the Dicker Max. Just a quick note about the matchmaking here. This is a Tier 6 game, and ruling out the artillery, because artillery has special matchmaking, the lowest tier vehicle is a Tier 4 SU-85B. So Tier 4, Tier 5, Tier 6, and that is exactly the kind of matchmaking you can expect in every game on 7.5. Now, the thing about, there we go, just, oh, that gun depression is incredible. Now, the thing about the Dicker Max that is the bad thing about the Dickomax, I mean, there's the traverse speed, that's pretty good. While it has a top speed of 40 kph, it only has something like a 275 horsepower engine, so it is kind of sluggish. Now if you can get yourself a little speed boost by going down a hill or anything, it will reach that top speed pretty quickly. However, when you're getting out of the starting zone and when you're changing position, it's not the fastest vehicle in the world. It's not slow by any stretch of the imagination, but don't be deceived by that posted 40 kilometers per hour top speed. It is kind of sluggish when it comes to relocating. Now, there. Now, did you see how long it took the shell to hit the target there? It's kind of like the old 105mm howitzers. Does take a while to aim. This Churchill makes a big mistake. Right. Bam. That Churchill was at 44% when my shot hit him. So you can basically two-shot Churchills. There's a Stug on 74%. Bam. There he goes. Panzer IV. Fortunately, I kill him. But he sets me on fire. and I wasn't packing a fire extinguisher. So 3 kills, but I really shouldn't have been hanging around. He knew I was there. This thing doesn't have any armour, in common with most tank destroyers, so didn't play that one particularly well. Let's pop into another game. Okay, here we are again, and this is as bad as the matchmaking is ever going to get in the Dickomax. It's a tier 8 game. We have KV5s, Lurvas, Tiger 2s, ISU 152s, T28 prototypes, Jagdpanzer IIs, M26. Yeah, this is the very, very worst matchmaker you're ever going to see in the Dickomax. The teams are stacked with tier 8 vehicles, and we're basically the cannon fodder right down the bomb here. But this is as bad as it's ever going to get. And this isn't bad. And with this gun, you can hurt everything on the enemy team. Traverse speed is really, really good on this. But the gun is just... Here we go. It's kind of weird. I really don't know how to explain it. It's not as slow shell trajectory as the kind of 105mm howitzers you're used to on the mid-tier medium tanks and the mid-tier tank destroyers. But it's definitely not a high-velocity tank gun. It's a good gun. It's a very, very good gun. It's way better than the 88mm L56. I mean, it outclasses it in almost every respect, except for accuracy. So, as you can see, it does take a slight while for it to aim, but that's not a bad aiming time. I can't believe this is a premium vehicle. It's just good. There you go. Tier 7 heavy tank, oh yes, and you're good enough to take 25% of its health off with each shot. Or 50% of a Dickomax. It's definitely going to benefit from a gun laying drive and a medium caliber shell rammer. Oh, somebody's shooting at me. I think it's that Super Pershing, and I really shouldn't be hanging around while I know I'm getting shot at. Luckily the second shot misses. And it can do 12 kilometers per hour in reverse. So it's, you know, it's no Stug 3, but it's not slow. Again, that really, really good turning speed. But in this thing, as with most tank destroyers, it's all about the gun. As that IS is about to discover. No. Yeah, turret or hull? Turret. There you go. Now I'm playing it slightly more sensibly. I don't want to hang around after I've fired and give my position away. Let's see if we can get that Super Pershing. This is a kind of a long-range shot. Oh, no, he's backed off. Nah, I'm not going to hit that. Oh, can have him though.
Looks like that one went right through.
Such a good gun. And it's a little slow to reload. Oh, that one looked like it. It looked like it hit the front of his glacis, and he was at a 45-degree angle. So I'm not surprised that one bounced. There's that Super Pershing again. Oh, I can definitely hit his flank from here. 0 damage penetrating hit. Yeah. Unfortunately, they're still in the game. It's kind of weird because I know I didn't hit his spaced armor because he side on to me. 0 damage penetrating hit again. It's kind of frustrating, but you know, it is what it is. And he's on fire, and I don't get to finish him off. And here we go. Game over. So that's the Dickermax. It's a great machine. I can't believe it's premium. It's how did we do? Yeah, alright. Doubled XP. That was a... Bear in mind this is 10 times XP on the test server. So, you know, a tier 6 game where I got a kill and damaged a couple. That is doubled. That's a 1000 XP game. Didn't actually do a lot. Only hit the target 9 times. One of those was a definite bounce. 2 of those were non-damage penetrating hits. So bearing in mind that you only actually are awarded XP for shots that do damage. Effectively, I only hit the target and damaged them 6 times, and that's 1000 XP. Not bad at all. I really, really like this machine. I am definitely going to get one of these. One thing that you should bear in mind is it is a premium, but it's not a money maker. I'll just qualify that statement. When I say a money maker, I'm talking about tanks like the Tier 8 premiums, the Löwe, the Type 59. Those things make a butt-ton of money. Even if you lose, you rarely walk away with less than 40,000 credits. The Dickermax can make money. I mean, this was a 43,000 credit game, but it's not a money maker in the same way that the Tier 8 premiums are. And you're probably going to find that the Super Pershing falls in the same category as the Löwe and the Type 59. It's going to be a very, very good credit earner. The Dickermax earns money because it tends to kill stuff, and that's what earns money. But it certainly doesn't appear to get the same credit bonus that the Tier 8 premiums do, and it probably shouldn't because it's a Tier 6 premium. The Churchill doesn't get any credit multipliers. The Matilda doesn't get any credit multipliers. They just tend to do well because they do well in their tier, and the Dickermax is in that that region as well. It's a great machine. I can see this being very, very, very popular once 7.5 goes live. I'm definitely going to get one. I would highly recommend you guys get one too. It's I can't remember the exact price. It's less than 4,000 gold. So a nice little treat for yourself. It's a great machine. I hope you enjoyed the video. Catch you next time.